world's best players all share one thing. They start soft and stay wide with their trail arm. And if you follow this throughout your swing, you'll be adding natural width, a wider arc, and stronger and more powerful shots. So today we're going to walk through how the trail arm folds and unfolds, how to achieve the correct movements, and cover the main thing that's holding golfers back. Now, before we go to the drill that's going to give you these movements, let's first cover what we want to see. So in simple terms, the right arm folds in the backswing and unfolds in the forward swing. Now, of course, you're doing this already, but when you understand when it should fold and by how much, and when it should unfold and by how much, it's going to transform your ball striking. Now, I see golfers getting into difficulties with this because how they have their right arm at address. I see them locking it out because they've been told this is the best way to get width in the backswing. But as you can see, as soon as this happens, this is the sort of takeaway that you'll get. And this ability to let the arm fold correctly in the backswing is lost. So the first thing we need to do as we look to start soft is to relax this arm and move it so the inner part of the elbow is pointing more towards the camera here. In addition to this, we need to take the forearm and rotate it so the palm is pointing at your target. If we don't rotate the forearm, it leaves the palm pointing to the right, and we don't want that. I want you to understand that the upper and lower parts of the arm need to be positioned independently, just like the best players have theirs. Now, in this position, you are set to start the swing because we now have the ability to let the arm fold naturally. Okay, so often golfers end up collapsing here while the best players stay wide and avoid any excess bend. Instead, they just set this naturally as they look for this wider arc on which their club is being swung. Now, here's a simple way to test your own movement. Take your left hand and place it on the inside of your right elbow. So at address, we already have this arm relaxed, but now we're going to make your backswing. If you're over bending this right arm, you're going to feel this pinching as you go past this 90 degrees of angle. And at any stage, if you feel that, it's too much. So we need to let some out. We need to stay under 90. Now move your left hand to the outside of your arm and go back to your new position. You'll feel this extra width, and you've achieved that by extending this right arm more away from you. Now take your club in your right arm, in your right hand, and do this again. Feel this position that you found before. If your right arm is now more extended than before, this is a position you're not currently feeling. But it's now training your body to move to here while keeping the correct amount of fold in the right arm and under 90 degrees. So we have the start, which is soft from the address position, and we now have the first part staying wide in the backswing. Okay, so let's hit some shots and combine this new setup with this feeling of staying wide in the backswing. So at address, I start soft, the forearm's rotated, and the palm is towards the target. Now, as I go back, I'm letting my arm fold naturally, but I'm staying under the 90, and automatically I'm staying wide. Now, this 90 degree of bend would apply to your full backswing. So for a shorter swing, for example, you would want to see less, but it's still the same rules. So if you're faced with a pitch shot and we still let the trail arm bend naturally, but we're not reaching the 90, we still want to feel the width. Now, what you will start to see happen is this. The more you control how the right arm bends in the backswing, the more you will control how the club works back and unfolds in the forward swing. The hands stay wider in transition and the club will drop naturally. That's the secret. Starting soft gives you control of the fold. Control of the fold gives you control of the release. And control of the release gives you control of the strike. And that's why the best players in the world all do this. Now compare that to someone who has too much bend at the top of the swing. This golfer would have no choice but to look to straighten this out quickly. And their transition move will get steep as their hands get narrow and will lead to this over the top move. And the arm will continue to straighten quickly and it will cast the club out. It is so difficult to consistently fix a backswing mistake in the forward swing. So we need to start soft and stay wide. That's the move. Wide hands in transition, the club face drops on path with this wider arc and gives you this nice compressed impact. And look, this right arm is still bent at impact. It's not straight. And don't let anyone tell you it should be. All right, so taking this from the range to the course, when you're on the first tee, forget the 90-degree tech point. Forget all the technical thoughts. The only thing you need to have in mind is starting soft and staying wide. Feel this relaxed trail arm at address, forearm rotated, elbow to hit, and as you swing, feel the whip. And trust it. Don't feel about the backswing, don't feel about the 90 degrees, just start soft and let your body do what you've been training it to do. And look, don't rush past this. If this hasn't been your normal start position, practice it until it becomes it. Have this as your starting point for each practice session until it feels comfortable. Once starting soft starts to become automatic, you're setting yourself up to stay wide through the swing. And we know that's what we need to happen. So remember, the secret that every good ball striker knows is that starting soft and staying wide. Don't lock up to address, stay relaxed. And don't let it collapse, stay under 90 at the top. And don't try to straighten it at impact. Maintain this structure all the way through, starting soft and staying wide. It's one setup change, it's one backswing checkpoint, and that's the trail arm secret. Now, as always, I put everything from today about the new setup, the drills to change your right arm, everything into your free practice plan PDF. And you can download that by joining the Community 360, and the link is down below. And you also have access to a free swing analysis. So all the details are in the community, so go and check it out. Now, if this video has helped you see your trail arm differently, please hit the like button and subscribe. And drop a comment below. Let me know how the right arm is working for you in the swing. I read every comment and I'll get back to you. Now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.